What are we getting on?
The cruise.
The what?
Virgin Voyages cruise.
Heyo.
I'm very excited. But I'm also trying to get over this stress that I was experiencing because we were running slightly behind. But we're here, so I'm trying to let it all go and just enjoy what we're getting on. I'm super excited. It's my first time on Virgin Voyages. It's my second cruise of the year too, which is like a pretty big deal for me considering I was previously a non-cruise person and now I suddenly am. Oh, we're right here.
What was that?
We're right here.
Oh, we found our room.
It's not working?
No.
There is one
Hold
side
it.
is more sensible. Let me help you, please. This side is more sensible.
Okay.
Just try again, please.
Oh, great.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna approach later. So
Okay, appreciate it.
yeah.
We're here.
Go.
Ah, we made it to our room, to our cabin.
Ooh,
This is it. I feel like even my face looks tired, but this is spacious.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah, right? Oh, I call dibs on.
You actually want the less side, the less room side instead of all this here? That's a first. I got that on camera too.
Oh, I don't mind. I think right now what we're going to do is unpack. As you can tell from my, like the way that I look, I want to eat food, I need to do my hair, I need to shower, I need to refresh myself, but I'm super excited to be here and we'll do a full room tour now. This is the room tour. Definitely spacious. Got some walkable space here, a chair, the bed, a nice vanity area, and then as we keep going, you have the bed. And as we keep going, you have the balcony, which is cute because it has a hammock. And it's spacious enough for 2 people. Looks pretty cozy. And then of course the view, we're still at the port. And then if I turn around, you can see the room from this angle. So you'll see that it is definitely pretty spacious. A TV. And then as we keep going, keep going. Hey, we love a full mirror moment. And then the vanity right here. Oh my gosh, my hair. And this is adorable. Here's where we can grab our daily water. And I want to show you the closet space, which is relatively spacious. And as you open up here, there's also some more room to put more clothing away with some cabinets. And then as I turn around, Ricky's hiding. And then this is the bathroom right here, the restroom, the bathroom, but here is the handle. And then as you open it up, this is what we see immediately. Very clean. Hello. And then yeah, this is a little bit tight here, but it can totally work. And then you also have the shower, which is right here. Oh, I am excited. We'll see what's next. I think what's next is unwinding and then some dinner. Yep, we're rolling. We made it off the ship. Oh my, it is now, I'll tell you the time. It is now, oh wait a minute, I have a notification here that I want to close out before I show you. It's now 1:30 p.m. and we have to be back by 6 p.m. So we're going to try to make the most of the day in France. So more to come, we'll see where we end up. I always have to like bring down my glasses to see if I can see. Oh, babe. You didn't tell me that my hair looks so bad.
I don't think it looks bad.
Oh. All right, so we're officially in Marseille, France, and I hope I'm not butchering that, but we have zero plans. We didn't book a tour. We're just walking around, getting a lay of the land. We might grab some coffee, but for now we're just walking on foot across different neighborhoods, and we'll see what we run into. So there was a slight change of plans, or actually plans created because we didn't really have any. We decided to get in a cab and go to one of the sites here, the Notre Dame. There is one here too. I know some people tend to think there's only one in Paris, but I too actually learned that there's one here. So we're on the cab and we're going to go check it out. And because we have a very limited number of time here, we are just totally cabbing it wherever we can. Look at the view from up here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then our cruise is somewhere right here. We just saw the basilica, and it is absolutely, it's stunning. It is stunning. I feel like every time I go to a new destination, I say that it's stunning, but I'm always so blown away by every new destination that I visit. So I would definitely recommend coming up here, but just a word of not necessarily caution, but just more of an FYI. Definitely try to drive up if you can, because it's extremely hilly just coming up here. So if you've been to San Francisco, think of it like that, but times it by 2. Just because the basilica, it's very hilly, just kind of getting up here, and then it sits up quite high. But the views from up there are everything. Bonjour. Waiting for the cab.
What it do? Up here in France.
Sad. I might have left New York City, but New York City hasn't left me.
You can take the kid out of Brooklyn. You can't take Brooklyn out of the kid.
We ordered, oh my goodness. I need to have lunch so I can properly speak, but we called an Uber and our driver was about 17 minutes away, so we decided to wait instead of walk, because despite what some people might think, it's relatively hot. We are now in October and it feels like absolute summer. So yeah, we're just waiting. Oh, we ended up in a beautiful neighborhood here in Marseille. It is I'm going to include it down here because I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly and I want to practice it, but it's essentially the old town, and it's filled with narrow streets. Some areas have artwork or graffiti on the walls, and there are lots of cute cafes, but it's really cute. You can tell that it's an old town, so that all adds to the charm of this neighborhood, but it's cute. Lots of artwork in these streets, just so you can get a sense of where I am. This is it, and each street has different types of art. So here is, you have some tags, and then further down is the same, but it's super cute. Well, there's a lot more tags over here. The block that I was on earlier was a bit more quaint. Yeah, this has a lot more art. We're back at the cruise. Well, at the cruise ship. We walked around quite a bit in Marseille and came back to the boat a little bit early. I want to show you what the outside looks like what some of the decks look like, because they're pretty cool. I think it's totally made for adults. And this is cool. This is what looks like a track for runners or for walkers, which is really nice because look at the view. It's gorgeous. So, got ready for dinner. I actually had to catch up with some work, so I did that, and then I got dressed for dinner, and it's giving green. It's giving a little bit extra. Oh, Frankie took the camera. It's giving almost tripped, but anyway, it's cute. Ooh. Oh. Time for dinner at Test Kitchen. There's meal.
I know.
I just had mushrooms. I don't usually have mushrooms. Did you like your mushrooms?
It was actually pretty decent.
It was pretty good.
This is a really interesting angle.
It's very intimate. It was super fun. The event tonight at the Manor, which is sort of like a nightclub here on the ship, and tonight's theme was, well, not theme, but the event was called Heartbeat, and if I'm not mistaken, it was, what was it done with? It was this, I don't know if it's a partnership with House of Yes or. Yeah, but it gives off, tonight's party gives off very much a House of Yes vibe, and if I'm not mistaken, there might be a partnership that Virgin Voyages has with House of Yes, but don't quote me on that. Either way, if you haven't been to House of Yes in Brooklyn, definitely go. It is a lot of fun, and that was very much the vibe that we got tonight, just like fun, energy, freedom. Definitely some old-timey songs, but it was just nothing but a good time. Anyway, that's enough from me today. Jessica out? Maybe I should make that a saying, Jessica out. Good morning from Cannes. So excited to be here. I feel like there's a lot of life here. There's the GoPro happening in the back, but I feel like there is so much life here. It's so beautiful and bright and clean. That's something that I notice whenever I visit different towns, cities, countries, etc. It's super beautiful. Today, we don't necessarily have an itinerary. We are just winging it, and so we'll see what comes of it. Walking. This is our view upon getting off the tender boat. I mean, not really. We saw a bunch of sailboats and whatnot, and yachts. And now this is a very cute waterfront. And I'll include the name here for you to know exactly where I'm walking through in case you want to visit. It's super cute, super quaint. Okay, I think we're trying to get on the train to get to the next town over, and we're trying to figure it out because everything is in French. Okay, so it's at 1:31. I wonder if we can go find like a counter for help. So, oh gosh. All right. I think we should go get a ticket at the booth. Come. There should be like a round trip option. Maybe this. In service, which means must be functional. I can barely see. I'm sweating.
We'll be right back until we figure this out.
So we are not getting on the train. We're just going to stay in Cannes, explore here, grab some coffee and food, and check out a few other local parts, probably the beach. I don't think we want to overcomplicate going to another part of France, so Cannes it is. We are now heading back to the ship. It has been fun being in Cannes. We walked around a ton, but it was mostly going into different, we went into a cafe, into a gelato spot, and we walked around quite a bit. We stopped by the beach, did some people watching, checked out some of the spaces, some of the architecture. Overall, this is a really beautiful resort town, and I definitely think it's worth the visit, at least for one day. Would you agree?
Yes, agreed.
So, definitely add it to your list if you're nearby, especially if you're already in France. Alright, it is dinner time. I decided to keep on the same outfit. I just changed the shoes, and we're off to have Korean tonight on the ship, and I'm very excited about that. Change of plans. We came to a different restaurant because the other one was completely booked. This is Mexican food tonight at Agape. Hello! It is another beautiful day here on Virgin Voyages, and we're actually getting a late start to the day because we have somewhat of a partial sea day where we're sailing all day to Mallorca, which is very exciting and one of my favorite places because it's absolutely beautiful. And right now it's afternoon and we don't get there until about 7 p.m. so I have quite a bit of work to do, so I will be hanging out at the lounge outside under a shady area just to work. But last night was fun. I think that Frankie and I were both tired, so we ended up coming to the room a bit earlier, but the boat here, the cruise, aka the ship, has essentially somewhat of a nightclub, and every night they have different themes. And last night the theme was called We Fancy. So people were able to head there, dress up, and just essentially celebrate each other and themselves, which is just great. Honestly, it's been such a great time, and if you've been thinking about doing a Virgin Voyages sailing, I think it's worth it, and there are some elevated experiences offered here, which I think is really nice, especially it being an adults only ship. So anyway, going to go grab some lunch and finish up some work now, but let me show you my view because even though it's the ocean, it never gets old. I think we're going to grab some ice cream on the ship. There's so many options here, like so many good options in terms of food or sweets.
What would you recommend?
Made it. Hola! We are in Palma. I'm very excited to be here. As always, I'm always excited to be in a new destination. Hi! The camera, I know, I see it. Show it, show them. That's the cathedral in the back that he's gushing about. So we're in Palma, very excited to be here. This is a city here in Mallorca on the southwest side of Mallorca, and we're going to explore. We're gonna have dinner. Why did we stop? Let's keep walking. And this is the fit. It's giving comfy. Baby, don't show the shoes. No, so I'm not trying to show my feet because I just put on no. I just put on like comfortable slippers because we're just going to dinner and grabbing cocktails, and the streets here are quite uneven. So, well, not here now, but there's like cobblestone throughout. You know what? I'll see you at dinner. Just walking through, trying to find a restaurant. I have one in mind, but maybe we might come across something else along the way. It's so beautiful here. How beautiful is this cathedral? We're far away from it now, and the sun is setting, but it's so stunning. So we walked around probably one of the most sketchiest, I don't know, streets, alleys, etc. And it was super, super sketchy. But anyway, I wanted to find the best gelato in Palma, and I found it, and it's here. And I can honestly say that it was definitely worth the scare that I had because it's so good. It's so good. I got pistachio, and what did you get?
Nutella.
No, but it's really good. It's solid. That's it.
Committed 1,000 years ago. The technique that the Muslims used here is what we by the stones, very well placed, one on top of the other one.
Another day, and we are now in Basilica. It's a beautiful village in Mallorca, and it's pristine. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So we are getting somewhat of a private musical experience here in Basilica, so I'm very excited. To go grab some coffee now before we walk the village and then I'll to the museum. I mean, oh, I don't think they do it. I don't think they make it to go.
It's funny.
Some delicacies. We had to quickly grab coffee, and now we're walking down these beautiful streets, and this is my coffee to go. Again, not quite typical here, but we have maybe like 15 minutes to walk around, and then we have to head back to the bus to head to a different town. But again, it's mostly because we're doing a group tour, so everything is timed. But I'll show you the streets, and then I'll just show you some of the like beautiful architecture, because it's literally like a movie scene. we came to La Residencia, which is a Belmont hotel here in Mallorca. We're here for lunch and it's so stunning, and we're moving quite fast today, but it is such a beautiful property. I mean, I haven't even stayed here, just the aesthetics and the service here has been just fantastic so far. So I'll show you a bit of what the space looks like. Made it back to the cruise. We are now leaving Palma and we are off to Ibiza. We are off to the next destination. So until next time, although I might bring you along for dinner tonight, so we'll see how that goes. We are now back in the room. We had dinner at a restaurant here on the ship called Gunbae, literally Gunbae, and it's a Korean restaurant, and it was super fun because it starts off with a drinking game, and then of course if you don't drink alcohol, there are non-alcoholic beverages available. Thank you, Frankie. And it's really cool because it's almost communal in the sense that you don't only get sit with the person or persons that you're with, but they'll sit you with pretty much other guests that have never met before, so that you can sort of exchange thoughts and ideas. And also the dinner is cooked right in front of you, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I wish I could have recorded it, but I was so in the moment that I didn't even pull out my camera. And anyway, tonight is it's Scarlet Night, so it's a big celebration, and Virgin Voyage, their brand colors are red. Well, it is their brand color, so red and white if I'm not mistaken. So everybody's dressed in red. I'm going in orange. Frankie is wearing white. Sadly, we didn't bring anything that was red, which was a miss on our part, but we're super excited to do that. And I'll try to record some of it, but we'll see. I'm kind of thinking whether or not I should bring my camera, if I'm being honest, but I will definitely record some content. Today is technically a sea day, and we spent most of the day just grabbing some food and laying out by the lounge here, and honestly just enjoying the sea and the breeze. And it's technically a partial sea day because we just arrived in Ibiza, which is fun. So it's 7 p.m. now, and well, not 7 p.m. It might be like 6:30, but the port opens to everyone at about 7 p.m. So that means that we'll all be able to get off the ship and go check out the beautiful town of Ibiza. We're thinking of potentially grabbing dinner in town or checking out some of the cocktail bars here. Not totally sure yet, so we'll see what happens. But in terms of last night, it was a lot of fun. I didn't capture too much footage because I ended up bringing my camera back to the room, but everyone was decked out in red, and there were some performances, and it was a fun time. Although we ended up coming to the room a bit earlier because we were just feeling a little tired. So today was basically a rest day, and tonight will be very much like a foodie kind of night. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I am all dressed and ready to go. We're going to explore tonight and mostly grab dinner. We'll see. I'm wearing this halter, can't even pronounce that tonight, halter top, and then it is a set, and it comes with this midi skirt. I am holding my stomach because I'm feeling a little bloated, like actually a lot bloated. And then as far as accessories, just like these earrings. These earrings, I got like some little pimples on my face, but that's okay. Minimal accessories, and then we have to wear this band, so not as fashionable, but a must. So I'm off to dinner and I'll bring you along. This is the restaurant that we came to here. I'll put the name so you guys can see, but it's really lovely and the interior is quite lovely. We're so early, we're one of the first ones here. It's so cute. And this is it. So we actually sat at the bar and now we are just ordering some food. Well, some drinks and some food.
So, how was last night?
Last night was so fun here in Ibiza, or Ibiza. And we got in around like 4 a.m. took a quick shower and went to sleep, and now we're up this morning. It's 11 and oh my earring fell off. It's 11:50 in the morning, so we got a late start. It's right here. We got a late start, but we slept in, got breakfast, and now we're here going to explore the old town, and we'll probably grab breakfast at not breakfast, but lunch at a beach club because those are pretty big here. So we'll see where the day takes us, but it's our last full day of exploring here while being on, and not technically right now, but on Virgin Voyages. So I'm excited. It's been such a fun trip, and like always, I will bring you around today. I'll show you what we're doing in Ibiza. Okay, so note to you, definitely wear flats and sneakers when you are here because it's hilly, there's a lot of uneven pavement, but it's absolutely beautiful. I think we made it to the almost peak. Anyway, we have this really just gorgeous view, and you can actually see the ship from here. There it is. Is the beautiful view. Good morning. It is our official last day. Not even a full day because we have to check out this morning. I was looking back because I'm like, this reflection, I wasn't sure if it was Frankie, but we are checking out this morning. It is right now about, I think 9:30-ish, no, well, 9:02 in the morning, and we need to be off the ship. Everyone has to be off the ship by 10:30 in the morning. So just had breakfast, said some goodbyes, and that's it for now. That was our Virgin Voyages experience. Oh, you can't see me, and it has been so fun, so fun. We are officially checked out of the cruise, and it's sunny. I forgot my sunglasses, but we are staying an additional day in Barcelona, so we decided to come to the airport to rent a vehicle, and we're here now. I'm just glad that we weren't like necessarily the last ones to get off the cruise, but it was close to it, to the point where they came and knocked on our door and they're like, we gotta go, you know, but they were super nice about it. So we're here now at the airport picking up a car. So this is really it, the end of the Virgin Voyages trip. So bittersweet. We're going, and we got this vehicle here, and this is the airport. So we're officially in the car, and this wraps up this cruise travel vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know if you have any questions. You can drop them down below. I'm gonna share some of my favorite spots and recommendations in the description, but let me know if you enjoyed it, if you've been on this kind of cruise before, if you will be going on this cruise in the future, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.